Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
Oh.
It's a yo-yo. Oh, man.
You guys remember the coolest kids in school, in elementary school, doing yo-yo tricks?
Nah, we didn't have them niggas around my way.
That's fair, because they probably would have gotten shot.
They would have gotten their asses kicked.
Yeah.
Like, you yo-yo boy? Nah.
Yeah.
But I think I saw dudes in Old Mill North doing that shit.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
little white girls doing
God.
yo-yo shit, rolling it on the table.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the yo-yo people when we went to the same elementary school, so I don't.
I remember.
Who, like, do you have any specific, like...
Well, he was in FUBU, though, so remember, he wasn't allowed.
That wasn't elementary school, that was middle school,
yet.
sir.
So what was you wearing in elementary school?
I don't
nigga?
even want to fucking think about it.
You wasn't at FUBU yet?
Nah. I don't even know what I was wearing. I think FUBU was more of a detour.
It was probably just, like, athletic shoes.
Yeah, no, like, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
But what's your athletic shoes, though? Because it wasn't Nikes. He was at FUBU in middle school.
No, I wasn't saying that. Well, that you never. Well, as one, child sizes are less expensive, so my parents are probably, I wasn't wearing Nikes. I know that for sure. But it wasn't. It wasn't FUBU. I think FUBU was more like a detour. You know what I mean? Like I was like, all right, dude.
Got
whatever.
the and ones on.
Yeah.
Damn, this nigga.
Not an and ones. No, I might have had Echo Unlimited. So never mind. Let me stop talking.
Fuck. Not the Echo one.
Echo Unlimited. Hey, come on. Everybody was wearing Echo Unlimited.
Nigga.
In elementary school?
Nope.
In elementary school?
Where were you at?
That's true. I was in 7.
Right.
So.
Yeah, y'all Echo niggas. Nobody was an Echo. I was poor as hell and I was in some Nike LeBron Soldiers. I had to at least have something. I had the little glow up joints when I was in like first grade. Everybody had those. Come like third grade, yeah, Nike. It's got to be Nike, J's, whatever. Sadly, that's the mentality. So like niggas had to survive. Yeah, but I was in Nike.
You gotta survive the shoe game.
The only times I fell down was when I had like Rockaware and shit, but that was when Rockaware was cool. So 05, 06, Rockaware was the shit. 07, Rockaware was still the shit. 09, that's when it became Coogee. After Coogee, where niggas was rocking Ed Hardy around that time, which was fly as hell. And then yeah, all of a sudden they just went off a cliff, and it was just like, if you're not wearing Jordans, you're kind of whack.
Yeah.
And that was when I got whacked, because I'm like, all right, I can't afford no J's. I could just do the Nikes.
Right.
And yeah, Air Force Ones, I kind of tried to pull off, but Air Force Ones weren't really hitting the way that they are now. Because now everybody got a pair of Air Force Ones.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, these are fly, white Air Force Ones. Get you a white pair. Nigga, I had a white pair of fucking 7th grade. Niggas clown me.
Yeah.
Don't hit me with that shit. So, yeah, we all go through our fashion struggles, from time to time. Or some more intense than others. But, hey, that's life.
Didn't we discover a few weeks ago that you had those same FUBU shoes?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did.
We
But I
talked
didn't
about
wear them
that.
bitches with jeans.
That is also fair.
Oh.
Cargo shorts, even worse.
No.
Yeah, you're imagining it right now.
You was a worrying about conserving space ass nigga. Man.
And
He said, I need my keys, my
and
pockets.
this is even worse. Cargo shorts below the knee.
So cargo jorts.
It was
Yeah.
about that time. Yeah.
Capris.
Yeah, pretty much.
Halfway between capri and shorts. Yeah.
Why? What was the reason that capris were even made? Like, who actually saw khaki pants to the ankles?
And they're like, I want that not quite comfortable.
And I want my legs to breathe a little more.
Yeah, but just my calves.
Just my calves. So I'm gonna cut this shit up to show off the calves. That's disgusting. And then
That's disgusting.
No, and then I want that shit to twirl in the wind. So let me add some strings, some khaki, because the
Yeah,
capris
it's
with
got
khaki
the little strings. Yeah.
What the fuck is that for?
I don't know.
It's like a belly dancing outfit, but like niggas wore that shit to take their kids to the park. Like, oh god,
Well, it was a time.
so bad.
I think the important distinction is that we're up now. Maybe not in this exact moment, but we're recording.
Nah, I'm up now. If compared to where the fuck we was at.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean
we up
in general.
now.
I'm just talking about like right now, like as it's being filmed.
Oh yeah, I mean shit. I'm the white beater.
Yeah, I'm in my Nordstrom Cafe shirt.
Yeah.
This is vintage now. This shit doesn't exist anymore.
That's true. Yeah, I got
10 years, you might be able to sell that motherfucker for a couple $100.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nordstrom Cafe.
Nordstrom Cafe,
gotta
worn by a
remember.
real barista.
You gotta remember.
Authentic.
Where's the barista?
barista. I don't. Is that really? Is there a distinction?
I don't know.
There may
is
be.
there a gender distinction?
Baristo.
Where does the word? What language does the word barista come from?
I have no idea.
I think is it Italian?
I mean, it sounds like it could be.
Sounds like it could be.
Maybe it's made up though. Maybe it's one of those things
Yeah,
where
because
it's
venti, grande.
Yeah.
Yeah, but grande also is Spanish.
But doesn't Spanish derive from Italian?
Well, it derives from Latin. It's like
Yeah.
the evolution thing. They all derive from Latin.
Right.
So,
So
I
maybe
mean,
Latin. Grande, verde.
It's like 20 means 20 in Italian. Okay, so
Yeah.
there we go. Grande, that could be Spanish.
But is that a word in Latin? Is grande a word in Latin?
No, I don't think so. I think it's I think it's derivative. There probably is a derivative word, but I don't think
Right, so it's all Latin.
I don't think grande itself is a word in Latin.
right.
And then tall.
Yeah, from Latin grandem, large, great.
Yeah, yeah.
grande.
So it's derivative, but grande itself is not a Latin
Right, but
word.
what I'm saying is all this shit is Latin.
Well, yeah,
Because
except
it
for
comes from-
tall, because tall is the other size, and that's just English.
But that's them being dumbasses. I'm talking the grande, venti, and then
That's-
baristo.
I feel like baristo could be a thing.
It sounds like it could be.
Barista. What?
Barista.
Language origin.
Yeah.
Let's see. Italian.
Okay,
Yes.
Italian.
Okay, yeah. So just bartender in a coffee shop.
Cool.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's gender specific. Oh, but the plural is either baristas or baristi.
Baristi. Look at these fine baristi. Hey,
One barista, many baristi.
Yes. One barista, many baristi.
you're a beautiful baristi.
No, because that sounds like you're addressing a singular.
Y'all are beautiful baristi.
See, because you wouldn't say you are a beautiful barista.
No, I said you're all beautiful. Baristi.
Oh,
See, I misheard you.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
I thought you said you are, and I was like,
I literally just said you're all.
Damn.
And then you said y'all, and I was like, anyway.
Sorry.
Fuck that.
All right.
Fuck Starbucks.
please let's not get sued by Starbucks, or like sponsor us maybe.
Yeah, we can get sponsored.
Hey, we may be a sponsor. Starbucks is big though. You got to be like Shaq to get a sponsor. from
Yeah.
Starbucks.
We are basically
It's surprising-
Like Shaq. If y'all like stack us up on like each
Yeah,
other's
all of us
shoulders,
we're almost as tall
We
as
got
Shaq.
Shaq. Okay, what about the money? Can we stack our money to be like Shaq's money? That nigga gets gold bond checks
Listen, brother.
for $1 million a
Listen.
month.
Get you a
Listen.
grande frappuccino.
We see, there we go. Just put us in like a big coat, put like a little Shaq mask on.
Yeah.
We could
I'm obviously on the bottom or middle. Could be. No, because then I
You
can't
can't
the
be
hands.
exposed.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
gotta be.
can't be
I have to be
exposed.
the bottom.
You got to be the bottom.
I gotta be
Damn.
the bottom.
That's gonna be your legs gonna be burned.
Start doing the legwork.
You'll be like, look, man, can y'all fucking can we sit down, damn it?
Can you just do the Gold Bond commercial and get off? How your week's been?
Oh God.
Week's been cool.
No.
At work, we're recording obviously on an odd day.
Yeah.
As you can tell, the sun's out, which is new.
On a Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday
Yeah.
afternoon.
Daytime vibes.
So like yeah, but went to work, worked on some compositions yesterday.
Me too. Yeah.
Sunday, Sunstrider, we started the recording process for our new project. So watch that. That's going to be coming out soon enough. Yeah, it's going to be hot shit. All right, like hot, like good, not hot
Not
shit
hot
as in
shit.
bad.
It's gonna be hot ass.
No. Okay. That shit was ass. Sorry.
This shit was some hot ass.
Don't check for the shit we got dropping, man. That shit gonna sound like fucking garbage.
That's to be clear, that is a joke. Please check our shit
I'm
out.
joking.
It's gonna be really nice, really good. Yeah. I guess we haven't really seen each other in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Miles, when was the last time you shaved? This is the first time I feel like I've seen you with a clean shaven face in like a
In
year.
a while, yeah. Yeah, I don't shave
Just
that
thinking
often.
about that.
And like every time I look at myself after I shave, I'm like, ew.
Like I'm a baby.
Honestly, I feel like I look older when I shave.
Yeah.
I look more like my dad because we have like this similar like
true, yeah.
upper mouth part. It's like that's the only time that I look more like my dad than my mom is when right after I shave. But yeah, it's been a little bit. I think. Oh fuck! I couldn't tell you how long it's been. Probably sometime earlier this year. My facial hair doesn't grow very fast. Well, it grows fast, but then it stops at like a certain point.
Right. Yeah.
So it just kind of stagnates there. So this is an effort for it to just kind of. I mean, it grows back thicker every time. You know the whole. The whole deal. It grows back thicker. It actually has gotten thicker. So
yeah. It's because when you shave it, then you're older, so then there's just more hair that comes in. But in that sense, yeah, it does come back in more.
But I started to realize it's part of it. It's an actual feature of my face every time I shave it because I'm like, oh, I look different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good though.
Yeah, clean cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used your razor the other day, the one you got me to shave. I love shaving, man. That facial hair shit. I used to always think, like, niggas be like, yeah, man, I got facial hair. Woo. I used to always look at niggas with facial hair like, wow, like, you're cool.
Yeah.
But now, I'm like, yo, I could really go without that shit and be good.
It's once you have it, you're like,
even me getting it, because I grow it out for a little bit. And I'm like, I want to cut it off.
Yeah.
It looks cool when you have a little here. I feel like if I get more coming
stubble, usually, I like the look of stubble.
Yeah.
For sure.
But the whole fully grown, and every face is different. Some niggas need it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they go out and talk all this shit. It's like, nah, dog, you shave that beard, you ugly as fuck. That shit saves you. Like, could you imagine James Harden without a beard? I mean, we've seen it.
Yeah. I've seen it, yeah.
That nigga he was real down.
Yeah.
Who was talking about James Harden
That's
then?
why he has a beard, and he's had a beard.
He was averaging 21 points.
Yeah.
He was putting up numbers.
Yeah.
But he made sure he let that beard grow in.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, everybody like, oh, James Harden. Now, granted, he went out and averaged 30-something points a game, so I'm sure that helped.
Yeah.
But in essence, it's like that nigga's able to mask up a lot of imperfections with that big-ass beard.
Yeah.
Facial hair can be like makeup for men.
It is.
Oh, it definitely is.
Well, I think moisturizers make up for men.
I mean, yeah.
I stand by that. I didn't moisturize for years, and I wonder why I look tired all the time and shit. Now that I'm actually like taking care of my skin a lot better and moisturizing. Every day I throw that moisturizer on twice a day, but in the morning is when you really notice it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, niggas is glowing and shit. Like,
yeah.
Throw it around the eyes, get it on the eyebrows and stuff. You like, damn, I look a lot different on FaceTime. And like, whoa,
I'm glowing.
So the moisturizers make up. I think the fucking beard is just like the mascara.
Yeah.
Well, mascara is makeup, but the beard's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the finishing touches. Like the.
Yeah,
I don't know that. I feel like it's more than a finishing touch, especially if you have like a full beard.
If you can, well, I mean, even then, like.
Depends on how big your beard is.
I feel like I even look like different when I have like the goatee. And it's not full in the mustache area yet.
But it doesn't change your vibe.
It doesn't change my vibe. No.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, the beard can change somebody's entire fucking energy.
Yeah,
like, you go from A to Z.
Because like if you have like a really thick one, you can hide like a weak chin.
Fuck yeah.
But like it's.
That's usually why
you can hide a lot of fucking acne, bro. Like just let your shit grow out.
Yeah.
You cut that shit off, man. You need Accutane. You know what I'm saying? But you keep it long.
Well, that's also a problem with beards too, is that you can't moisturize as well, and that's why there's like beard oil.
Yeah.
But you also want to be careful with oil, especially if you haven't, an acne phase.
Exactly.
Because I shaved this morning too, and I have a little bit more on my chin because I've had the chin hair for a little bit longer this time. Yeah. And so I have a little bit more. But yeah, my moisturizer is like, well, I do have moisturizer, but I put on acne medication and then moisturize. Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped. I used to. Yeah, Cetaphil, CeraVe. Them motherfuckers, CeraVe. I still don't know how to pronounce it. But them motherfuckers are cheap and they do the damn job.
Yep.
And I used to also put on acne medication. But after a while, that was before I knew what skincare was. Mm-hmm. So what I would do is I'd be like, fuck, I got a pimple. Medication. That was it.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep.
There was no cleansing. No, I mean no washing. Oh. Like, I used to not wash my face. I didn't start washing my face until like sophomore year of high school, like junior year. Never wash my face. I didn't know, I'm in the shower, so I'm like, I'll wash it when I'm in the shower with the soap.
Yeah, I did a similar thing.
But yeah, I didn't like actually get Cetaphil or something and be like, oh, this is what it is.
Yeah.
So then I started washing my face. Even then that sucked because I didn't moisturize. Mm-hmm. So I would just put like cocoa butter on my shit. Like, I'm good.
Oh, so.
But it's like, this is moisturizing.
Then I just,
Yeah. So then I started stepping up. And now I just started exfoliating. Exfoliated for the first time yesterday. Shout out to Pharrell. Very, very, very eco-friendly His fucking exfoliator is this like cute little green, pouch. Yeah. Looks like a little rice medicine, the medicine balls people squeeze, right?
Yeah.
It's built like that. You open it up, you push down, and it's like these nice little pumps. So when you push down, the pump comes out. You get 2 pumps. Boom. The cool thing about it though is that the actual case is refillable.
That's cool.
And I think the packs are only like $10 or $8 to buy to fill it up. So yes, you pay $40 for that one time, but it's like you're paying $8 every other time just to get them sent to you. Stuff it in, you keep the same thing. He was like, he wanted to eliminate waste and stuff. I'm like, all right, Pharrell, look, you $100 million man, but I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
My broke ass, I'm gonna get on track with you.
Right.
I'm gonna see how it feels, but it felt great. After it, I felt my skin felt smooth. I'm gonna do it twice a week, so I'm gonna do it again tomorrow night. And then see how it exfoliates.
Nice. That's the weird thing about skincare though, is that it's different for every person.
Oh yeah.
Because for me, like my face isn't super oily naturally.
Miles with his, I was blessed with beautiful skin yet again.
What I'm saying, so I did, again, similar to you, I didn't take care of my skin growing up.
Yeah.
But like it never really became a huge issue.
Yeah.
Just because I think I honestly had to thank my mom for it. Because I have a similar skin type to her, and she usually never gets like a lot of acne either. Okay. And like I was able to kind of skirt through without having any major issues. Then I started, but of course then skin's all rough and shit, and because you're not actually doing shit. So then I started, I think probably junior or senior year of high school, I started actually using like cleansers and shit and like doing all sorts of stuff, and it definitely does make a difference still, because like now I try to keep my skin soft and everything.
Yeah, soft skin, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, women will always say like, what are the most I like this in a man, I like this in a man. It's universal. They fuck with dudes with soft skin.
Yeah,
if you fuck with nigga, like, granted, my hands are rough.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just like I work with my hands, so like I can't. They're not rough in all parts. It's just my calluses.
Yeah.
So if I touch you, maybe what I'm saying, I try to angle my hand so I'm not finna touch a
rough
woman,
hand,
like,
rough hand, but a soft touch.
Rough hand, but a soft touch. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
I get away with that.
I get away with it. Soft touch. You know what I'm saying? So the soft touch helps a lot. That was smooth, bro. I know what I'm finna say. If anybody's ever like,
all the tables have turned. I'm not gonna turn the tables.
But nah, that's very true. I think they fuck with dudes with soft skin.
Yeah.
You know what? That's interesting. We've never done that on this podcast as long as we've had it. What do you think women like in men? What are the traits you think? We don't gotta go Kevin Samuels with it. Because that's a little raw. That's a little raw. It's a little too much.
I'm not that mean. I can't do
that. Fuck.
No, I told you. I ain't gonna say the word.
No.
Because that's behind closed doors. But yeah, what do you think that like based off of your experience, even just things you've seen?
Now every woman's different,
of course.
To put the obvious out there, I mean, I feel like definitely being sensitive to like a woman's needs. I mean, just like hey, like, do you need anything? Not like a always kind of thing, but
right.
Just paying attention. But at the same time, I've noticed at least being like assertive. So I don't know, like honestly, just like be yourself and be confident.
Right.
Confidence is the biggest thing, I think, especially from the jump.
Right.
Like that's definitely the biggest thing that people like, and it just kind of in general, that's the most attractive thing about a person is confidence. So that, and I don't know. There's kind of a lot.
Yeah. Because you could talk about like personality traits. Versus physical features.
Right.
And then once you get into physical features, that's one thing, because that can change.
That's the thing that changes totally per person. But I still think that whatever makes you the most confident, that's what looks best.
Yeah, fuck what they think.
Because like I've had people that told me, because there was a period of time like during the summer, because it was like I was like 70s theme, and I was like, maybe I'll like go like one button like because usually I just undo one button on my button shirts.
It's
like maybe I'll do like two.
Hey.
And I did that a little bit, but that's not what I feel the most comfortable with.
Right.
And I was like, and so it always made me feel kind of weird, but I always felt better when I had one button.
Right.
Done.
Right.
So, and I definitely since I felt better, I know I looked better. So
that's the thing. I think that it took a while for me to kind of learn was the whole, not necessarily, do what makes you feel the most comfortable, but just how to get to that point.
Yeah.
Physically, because I spent so long, because I think I've been going to the gym pretty consistently now for like 2 years. I want to say like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And maybe 2 years. Yeah. And that first year it was like, okay, I'm smaller and I want to get bigger. And I was like, all right, how do I do that? And I went about it the wrong way. It was just like, lift, eat whatever I want. That's not how it works. Because I got bigger. Don't get me wrong, I gained like 40 pounds, but I was like, oh shit, I'm fatter than I thought. And my uncle actually told me that recently. We were here. Yeah, it was when he came and he was like, my mom was like, well, over the summer I had this hoodie that I love and it was squeezing me. We were in New York. I felt like it was tight.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's supposed to be a slim fit, but not a tight, hugging your chest fit. And I'm like, okay, maybe I just been doing a lot of push-ups. No, I was actually just chubby. And my uncle mentioned that. He was like, well, he saw me. He's like, you slimmed down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yeah, it was a journey of like me eating a lot, lifting, then, eating the right things, doing the same thing, and you notice a change like that.
Yeah.
And so that's, I think every guy, especially, women go through the same thing in a different way. It's like, okay, we have all these Kylie Jenners and stuff. We have these models, like that's what we want to look like, and which is disgusting that that's a thing. It's because also you got to think Kylie's put how much in her body? 5 million,
and they're also
million,
always way too skinny,
or just way too fake.
Yeah,
like this isn't what a woman looks like. This is not what a beautiful woman is.
Right.
I'm not gonna say Kylie's not beautiful. Every woman is.
But it's definitely unhealthy.
It's unhealthy, and it's a different type of beauty.
I think that part of it is that there's usually in cycles there's like one type of body that is glorified. Yeah, and I think that as people in general, we need to realize that everybody has a different body type. Everybody has a different body composition. Yeah. So they're different. So when you don't live up to that standard of that one that's held up on that pedestal, you start to get a little in your head, and you're like, well, I got to do this and I got to look like this, and it's like sometimes you're just not meant to look like that. You're meant to look like you. That's your body type. Yeah. And I think we as a society need to do a better job of making that clear and uplifting other body types.
That's definitely true.
I think we're starting on the path a little bit.
I think it could go a little bit better for men, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think that we've ever really gone off that path. Like there was the thing with like dad bods for a little while, but then it was like kind of memed to death. So it was like, and the thing too about like the dad bod thing is that it's like a true dad bod is like unhealthy, Right. So like having some chub is fine. Right. I think even good because it's like, got to have a little bit of extra cushion. Of course. That also I think we were talking about like what women like in men. I think that's definitely true. Yeah. You don't want to be just on like
rock hard.
Yeah, we were talking about that like just like you're just like literally sitting on a washboard. Yeah. Like for your abs. It's like no.
Because if you out of a pillow, I mean, you fucking with a nigga like I used to be the type of dude who only had 2 pillows in my bed. I didn't know you should have 2 sets of 2. Yeah. So it's like if you fucking with me and I was a washboard nigga, you're uncomfortable. Yeah. Because it's like, all right, I have no pillow. Kendrick, I gotta lay on you to sleep. It's like, okay, cool. Clink. Your head don't get no leeway. Concussion. Yeah, right. At least even if your chest is firm, you should at least be able to push in. Right. Have some type of skin, not fucking rock. Like The Rock. The Rock. You don't need to look like Dwayne Johnson, man. Like, come on.
I think that, but yeah, I think that men, for sure, it especially what you were talking about with different body types. Like, Miles, you and I have pretty similar body types, and then Kendrick, you have a bigger build. Yeah. Like, that's just how it is. We have narrower frames. I'm probably the narrowest out of all of us. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's fine. Because I like how I look now, and I've made progress on my own body. But I think as society, we definitely need to change that. But as individuals, I think what we can do is look at your own progress. Right.
Put on the blinders, man. Motherfuckers need to, and it's easier said than done. We're all on a path of trying to, do this to the best of our abilities. But it's like, develop that self-confidence, if you don't have that, and that's why you see so many people, men and women, trying to chase these relationships. I think that's a problem. When you're out here, you know, and don't matter, you could have been with a nigga for 2 months, you could have been with him for 5 years. There's no way, in my eyes, if it's 2 months, it's like, all right, that was short-lived. Yeah. But let's say, for example, you've been with a guy for like 5 years. Granted, love comes in many different ways. You know, time doesn't matter. But I start looking at it as like a confidence thing when it's like, or you not being able to live on your own. When you leave that relationship, and let's say you're in another one in like 4 months, 3 months. It's like, there are so many people out here. Granted, love comes out of nowhere. You could just fall in love in 2 months. Yeah, that's very possible. Yeah. But how many times does that actually happen? That's like 2%. Yeah. So the other 98 is just, hey, I need this validation. I need this person, this guy or girl, to make me feel this way. I can't feel that way on my own. Right. And that's terrible. I think when you get to that point, because now you're playing with another person's, you know, feelings. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, wow, here's this guy thinking you truly love him. And it's like, nah, fam, you just make her feel good. Yeah. Now, in a year, that could change. So that's part of that. I think image has a lot to do with that. I think, you know, society and TV shows, you know, like even shit like The Bachelor. I was watching a commercial came on YouTube, an ad or something on a video the other day about The Bachelor. And I'm like, how's this show been on for 20 years? This show, it's scripted. Yeah. And it's about these primarily white men and women. They've just started introducing black dudes, and that's another story. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just started introducing black people. Yeah. And it's just about them falling in love over the course of a season. I mean, you know, it's lust. But, like, come on. And, you know, it's been on because they're TV personalities, because they're honestly stupid, and it's kind of fun for people to watch that, you know. Like, you know, I don't watch it all the time, but sometimes I'll turn on some of that stuff. If it's garbage TV, is always necessary. Like, yeah, you gotta get some of it. Kind of fun, you know? Oh yeah, I'm a 90 Day Fiance type of guy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't fuck with garbage TV, but it's stuff like that. 90 Day Fiance is humorous, right? Like, what other shit? Married at First Sight is humorous, right? It's like, wow, I know this is garbage, but it's interesting. Yeah, I did watch one season of Bachelor in Paradise, which is hilarious. Bachelor in Paradise is interesting because it's a different model than The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Because The Bachelor, Bachelorette is just like, okay, no, we're gonna get married at the end of the season. And it's like, okay, and you're like, all right, what? All right. Bachelor in Paradise is like Love Island and shit like that. That's garbage TV. Love Island. That's hilarious. Yeah. It's I don't know. Yeah. Back with the X was mine. Thank you for that, Nell. I appreciate it. X on the beach. There's a Korean one that just came out, which I'm interested to see how that is, because I don't think I've ever seen Korean reality
Netflix,
TV.
right?
It's a Netflix.
I just saw that. I saw like an ad for that, and I was like,
I was like, oh man, these people look. I was like, oh man, I was like, this will be so interesting. Because you know, I've seen British and American, right? And I'm interested to see others. I think I have an Australian. Well, an Australian, Back with the X. That was hilarious. Yeah, you know, so I'm interested to see what that, because I've never seen. You know, there's lots of K-dramas, but I've never seen reality TV. Yeah, I've definitely never seen. Especially dating reality. I'm sure there's lots of it, but this is the first time I've seen it on Netflix. I assume it's South Korean, right? Oh yeah, it's North Korean. You can't. You're not gonna get a North Korean show.
That'd be interesting.
You could. No, it might be underground. It might be like real underground, man.
There's no way it'd be Netflix though.
Nah, fuck no. Probably not. Fuck no. It'd be some production company you probably
have to hop on the dark web.
On the dark web. It's recorded from a sewer. Yeah. It's like, oh. Yeah, that's crazy. But it's the shows, I think, that, you know, stuff like The Bachelor in particular, you know, some of those like love shows where it's like
the worst expectations.
And that's what people start believing though. Yeah. Primarily women, because I don't know many niggas watching The Bachelor, let's be real, or The Bachelorette. Like, I don't know many guys
unless they're there with
their girl. Right. But I'm talking but there are a lot of, you know, women I feel like that watch stuff like that, and it's like, yo, this is what love is. They start getting pieces of that in their head, like, this is what it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And it's like, nigga.
Or like, look at that huge gesture that he just did.
Right.
Some people love gestures more than others, you know, or love presents more than others. It's all about the love language. Yeah. You got to be compatible. Yeah. I guess that's the biggest thing, really.
Compatibility.
It's compatibility.
That gesture shit. It's never been something I like. Like, I think I think there are different kinds of gestures.
Yeah.
And I feel like the gestures that mean the most to me always matter. It's like, yo, you show up. Yo, you know, hey, can you, you know, I miss you or something. You know, come through.
Quality
next
time.
thing you know, I'm there.
Quality time is.
That's the gesture. But it's like, okay, I took you on a helicopter ride. The fuck is like? It's cool.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to experience, but that's not a gesture. I feel like that's just like, yo, let's go ride a helicopter for the first time. Like, this will be cool.
That's just fun.
That's just fun. Not like, oh, he took me on a date on a helicopter.
Yeah.
I feel like smaller gestures actually mean a little bit more to me. Like
me too. Like if I'm having a bad day and it's like, you know what, I'll do dishes for you.
Or like something like I was. You know, I'm making myself coffee. You want some, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like small things. Like,
I agree.
I don't.
Hey, I made you breakfast.
Yeah, I mean that goes for any type of love, honestly. Because it's like family, friends, love. You know.
That's what matters. But it's like, I don't want to sit here and go on a, you know, and that's something I think that I'm still learning. We're all learning. We're young, so it's like we're all learning this. We're gonna be learning this for the rest of our fucking lives. But at least that's something that I'm starting to see. It's like, yo, I don't like, you know, I don't even like going on dates as much. Like, quote unquote dates. I think I got stuck up in that mindset of that was the way to be. But it's like, yo, a date to me is like, man, let's just sit in the bed and watch shitty movies all day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a date. I'll go get some ice cream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me do this. It don't have to be me dressing up and going out to pay $80 to eat. Fuck no.
No,
because one, I don't like spending money like that.
Yeah.
Two, like what are we getting from this?
Yeah.
You know, besides just us getting dressed to go eat and come back home, shit it out, maybe, you know, intercourse, maybe, hopefully, and then go to sleep. What are we getting from this?
Yeah.
A day sitting in the bed watching shitty movies, man, you watch certain movies, you get her perspective on things, you get to see how well you guys vibe.
Yeah.
If you've been together for a long time, you just get to kick back and take a day off. You know, like, that is the special stuff to me. Not no motherfucking helicopter rides. Oh, he lined roses up from the door to the bed. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
First of all, really?
Yeah, I know.
That's some real cheeseball, pretty woman type bull crap. And it's cute here and there. If you're on vacation.
Yeah.
If my girl and I go to Cabo.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I might do that because I've already paid for the fucking trip.
Yeah, you might as well.
Might as well line the roses up. Yeah. But it's like, and we talked about this off the record. When are we going to get flued out, man?
Yeah.
When are the niggas gonna get flued out? Nah, it's coming. Yeah. I'm tired of this. The expectation, and I get it.
Get flued out.
When are we gonna get flued out? When are we gonna get taken out and wined and dined? Why are we not getting wined and dined? When is it never? It's never been a, hey, Kendrick, let me take you on a date. It's always been the other way around.
Yeah.
In my entire dating, whatever the fuck life. When are we going to get that opportunity to be like, you know what? Take me out, girl. Make the plans. Make the reservations.
Yeah, no, true.
Call the restaurant. Tell them that it's my birthday. Fuck my birthday. Tell them that I just got a promotion in my job I don't have. Make it up.
Yeah.
Make a nigga feel good. Live on the edge.
Get him a sombrero.
Get him a sombrero.
Happy birthday.
Nacho. You know what I'm saying? Like, get that corn out of my face. Like, when are we
give me a corn? Give me surprise.
Hey, there's no nutrients. There's no nutrients. You know, like, when are we gonna get that benefit? Everybody, I'm all for gender equality. That's number one priority. I feel like one of the biggest things that needs to happen.
That's why we gotta get flued out.
That's why we not. That's winner. That's the thing. We want the equality. Y'all, you know, more money. XYZ. Women deserve it. All great, but we deserve.
Chivalry shouldn't be dead. It should work both ways.
And it should hit both wallets.
Yeah. Chivalry should hit both wallets. Oh no.
It should hit both of them.
It's true.
It should hit both of them. No, it shouldn't be me. It shouldn't be out here. I gotta come up with everything. Yeah. Come up with the plans.
And we are talking about in a relationship.
In a relationship, not just some girl you bang.
Yeah. If you asked a person out, I feel like if you ask a person out, you should pay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think for sure. Yeah. That should be the assumption.
If I invited you out to dinner,
it's like you're taking your time to be with me.
Don't split the check. Don't split it. You pick up that motherfucking check, and if you can't afford it, don't ask her out. Just wait. Yeah. Get a check. But yeah, I don't know. I think
like Wendy's girl.
Sometimes.
So listen, I've been wanting to try that bacon quarter pound.
Yeah.
maybe we can go sit down.
Okay, the jalapeno popper sandwich though.
Oh man.
Hey, get all dressed up, girl. Yeah. We going through the drive-through, baby.
We get
Put on your Sunday best. We going to Arby's.
They got the meats.
Don't worry, girl. We dining in tonight.
Get Burger Bang.
I made a reservation. They said, sir, we don't take reservations.
Oh my
we go
God.
in a high establishment. Yeah. McDonald's.
Ooh.
But like the nice ones.
With what? With what?
Nice McDonald's,
with what they're trying to make me pay?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's right. McDonald's price is going up.
McDonald's price is going up. Fish fillet is like $4 something, $5 something.
They got 2 for $6 now.
2 for $6, which is like what the? They used to have 2 for $4. When I worked there, they had a 2 for $4.
It was 2 for $3.
2 for $3.
I remember
that was after I left. That was like 2019.
Recently,
That was recently 2020. Motherfucker, man, nah.
Inflation.
Yeah,
It's
but now minimum wage is at like $12.50. So
In Maryland, yeah.
Yeah, in Maryland.
Yeah.
$12.50. It's slated. It's gonna be what 15 by 2025.
Something like that. But I'll have a salary by then. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why then I'm like, well, hopefully I'm not worried about the minimum wage at that point.
PSA to the brothers our age. If you listen to this podcast, and if you listen to this podcast at some point in the future, if it blows up or whatever, which it may, who knows?
Who knows?
But if you are worried about what minimum wage is in 2025, and you're 21 right now, brother, you gotta check. You gotta check back. Just this is a PSA. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
You got 4 years. You got 3 years.
He's putting you on game right now.
I'm putting you on game right now. This is some shit. You got 3 years to change the situation and get out of the minimum wage. If you don't in those 3 years,
why are you worrying about minimum wage when you could drive truck?
hey.
Do they know about
I'm
that?
just
The
saying.
podcast know about that?
I don't think the podcast know about that. I mean, should I say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a big achievement.
It's a big achievement. Recently, in the midst of the past year, I was kind of going through a lot, and for a long time, I did not. Getting a degree was not necessarily in my best interest. It was more so what others wanted for me.
Yeah.
And as much as I love my mother, and as much as I wanted to do it for her, I reached a point where, I'm going to just be frank, I could not afford a college education. I was paying for it myself all 4 years, out of my pocket, and niggas was struggling. And I got this apartment, have other expenses. I got a car, so rent, a car note, car insurance going up. Like, I had a lot of bills. And I remember swiping my card for $1,200 at Towson University. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Tigers. All that bullshit. And I don't care if they come sue me. Fuck y'all.
Well, they're not going to sue you.
One of my teachers failed me. Did I tell you that? Failed me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was business communications. I did everything for that class. I had a 90-something. But because I did not turn some dumbass reflection in the night before, she was like, is a reflection due? I turned it in like an hour late because I had work. And she literally failed me. And that brought me down like a 69.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. It was a reflection.
Actually, I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
that
I
seems
thought
like
I did,
it shouldn't
but
be legal.
No, it is because it's a teacher and she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Because it's a big chunk of your grade, and I turned it in an hour late, and I emailed her 2 hours prior.
But that would mean the reflection was like 90% of your grade.
It was a huge chunk, but also, why the fuck would you make that due at the end of the semester?
Right.
First off, because you already know people are busy. Work schedules are going to get increased.
Why would you make that such a hard deadline at the end of the semester?
And I turned it in an hour late.
It's not like you just didn't do it.
An hour late. And I gave her a heads up 2 hours prior to the deadline.
Now that's...
Nah, she gave no fuck. She failed me on that. I think I got like a 50%, and it was such a huge chunk of my grade, it brought me down like 20-something%.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So it's already just like, it's fuck that. Fuck that shit. It wasn't for me, and I couldn't afford it, so I was like, I've always worked in trades with my hands, forklift stuff, like that's always what I've done. So one career that I never considered was driving a truck. And no, it doesn't. Niggas got that fucking misconception of like, oh, truck drivers, big beer bellies. Don't get me wrong, they exist. Those guys, they're rednecks, they're guys that exist like that are nasty people. But I'd always talk to the drivers like, how much do y'all make? And I was curious, like, what's the bread like? Because everybody's like a degree. You got to get a degree to get that money. Degree is always equated with security.
All right.
Like, okay, 2022, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I saw the truck drivers actually making money. So I'm like, oh, this isn't no cakewalk. This ain't no UPS driver down the street. Even those UPS trucks, they make money. Those guys that do deliveries now, it's strenuous because you're driving and pulling these pulleys up all these stairs and shit. Yeah. It's strenuous. That's not the driving I want to do. But they make bread, so, and they don't even need a CDL for that.
Right.
But the drivers at my job were like, I'm bringing X home. I said, okay, I need to be bringing X home.
Yeah.
So I talked to some guys at my job, some upper management. They told me what I needed to do. And then January 7th, I went and got my CDL permit. And I stopped school after last semester. So I am done.
Excellent.
Threw my binders out. Threw all that shit out. I'm holding on to my TI-84. I'm going to get that to my kid one day. Yeah. But threw all my shit out, man. And
a calculator in his fucking wrist or some shit by that point.
I mean, shit.
Well,
you talking about
we did have calculator watches in the 80s.
No, I'm talking like
you're talking
like
on your wrist,
like in the
down.
Wrist, like, and it's like the chip or some shit. They're just gonna be on some crazy shit.
You gotta pay for it. I ain't paying for it. You getting that TI-84.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh definitely.
He gonna be the one nigga wristless.
I'm like, Dad.
I'm like, shut the fuck.
I'm like, you would have been lucky to have this scientific calculator.
Right. You better get them AA batteries. Throw that joint up in there.
Yeah.
Get to work. It does the same thing.
Like, you lucky we didn't go to Staples.
Staples doesn't exist anymore because everybody fucking.
Actually, that's true. Staples probably won't exist.
Staples will not exist.
No. Everything's gonna go.
Not
digital.
even 5 years, I don't think.
Unless they like really change their business model.
Do you think?
Anyways,
I don't think that we're totally going paperless ever though.
No.
Really?
Because
no,
because we're still not paperless. I think we easily could be, but we're not.
Nah, and not only that, do you know how much people got to think about how much stuff?
I mean, I also really like. I personally like pen and paper.
I like pen and paper.
You know, for my thoughts and for
But even stuff like trucking, an industry that never stops, it's like when you're making deliveries in the city, you have to have an actual sheet.
Yeah.
So what you telling me, all of this is going to be computer operated? Right, and how
what
much
happens
print
when
off
it goes
manifest?
down? Right.
Yeah, what happens if that goes down? You're going to shut down companies.
That's the thing.
So you can't. It's not.
I don't think we're ever going paperless.
It's possible to go paperless, but will it be efficient? No.
No.
I don't think it won't be a smart
things
decision.
happen.
No.
You gotta keep some fucking paper, man.
Plus, I mean, there's whole industries that are made behind making paper, so I don't think that those are gonna go away. No. They're not gonna let that go away.
Yeah, and then our planet's gonna explode.
No shit's probably already exploding. I mean, it was 65.
Kind of already is.
Ago. This shit was crazy, bro.
Now it's 18.
Wind
chill 10.
And it's gonna be 45 today, almost 50 today.
Yeah, it was kind of warm actually when I went out the house.
Exactly. So it's like, but last night it was 20.
Yesterday it was so cold.
Cold as shit.
Yeah.
We're on a fucking.
Yeah. Because what do we have like till like 2030 before it's like irredeemable?
Yeah, if we don't do anything different.
Yeah, and I mean people are making changes. Don't get me wrong.
Not the right people though.
Eesh.
Yeah.
Shout out Lindsey Graham. Shout out Mitch McConnell.
Melt away.
That was a facetious shout out, by the way. We do not support those fuckers.
Shout out AOC.
Not egregious, but yeah. Hey, world leaders, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but who knows? Please. Can you not kill our planet?
Can you not?
Can you
Can you let niggas live? We'd like to see our grandkids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea that we're all gonna suffer a heat death in 2050. I mean, I'll be like in my 50s by then, but still, like.
I don't think it'd be 2050.
They're saying it's like it can be pretty drastic because you have to remember coast sea levels are gonna rise by 2050. Like parts of Maryland might be underwater. I mean, parts of Maryland are already
fucking almost is.
Yeah.
DTA was underwater a month ago.
My goodness.
The whole joint was underwater, so that shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
So like, wild. Florida's gonna be gone.
Nah, I ain't speaking that shit in existence. 2050 be finna be good, man. Fuck that. The thing is, we here now. They said the shit was gonna end 10 years ago. Like everybody's saying shit gonna end. Yeah. We finna be here. The only thing that's gonna happen, I get the water levels rising and shit. I think food's gonna become a lot more scarce than it is now. Just because the population's increasing and shit's getting more expensive, niggas is still broke. So it's gonna be more violence. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on. But I mean, get you strapped up. You know what I'm saying?
Think about the food though. If we didn't waste as much food as a people, we'd be able to feed everybody. Like we'd be able to keep up with the population increase. The problem is we waste too much food and people hoard food in certain places.
Yeah.
During COVID, y'all motherfuckers want to go buy 80 cans of corn.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you dirty motherfucker, man. Just admit you like eating corn in the shower and stop blaming it on a pandemic, bro. You like washing your ass and sipping some sweet corn and you blaming it on the pandemic. No, I gotta stock up. Nah, you're
Whipping
just a
your ass
weirdo.
with Cheetos.
That's disgusting. Drinking corn. Cheeto fingers. Could you imagine you trying to talk to your girl with some Cheeto fingers?
Oh, no.
Like the guy in Toy Story 2?
Can I get UTI?
Al.
Oh,
that is just
no.
nasty.
Dude,
Shit.
don't. No,
I would
say
hope
try to talk to your girl.
At that point, no.
don't.
I would hope that she would run. If I'm coming at her with some Cheeto fingers.
I mean, what type of...
No.
Does she have the McChicken wrappers under her bed? Does she have a leftover half-bitten fish fillet that's a week old on her counter?
No.
She might fuck with the Cheeto fingers.
No.
That is nasty as shit. That is disgusting. Or if you with a girl and I was... Nah.
PSA. Before you do anything with anybody.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Take a shower in
Wash your
certain
hands.
situations.
Brush your teeth.
True.
Yeah, take a shower. Like, we just got off work. You got the ball cheese, bro. Go take a fucking shower,
cheese.
bro. You got ball cheddar, man. It's mozzarella all up in your pants. Asiago. No, it's feta.
Fucking Gruyere.
It's thick. Goat cheese, that motherfucker. It's thick and curdled.
Yeah.
And you out here trying to get you some play. Stop trying to get you some play. Go wash your motherfucking balls.
I feel bad because I feel like I encourage this.
I mean, it's not even you encouraging it. It's the fact that I hear so many stories about dirty motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, don't be dirty.
Don't be dirty.
And wear deodorant.
Wear deodorant.
What are you doing?
At UMBC.
Like, totally.
At every college, honestly.
Jesus.
Towson be having some boofing hallways, man.
Yeah.
Always smelling like motherfucking sardines just wide open in that bitch. Just stinking, boofing ass always.
And
man.
you're wearing a mask.
I'm wearing a mask and I smell your ass. How the fuck I smell your breath with a mask on, man? Niggas be 5 feet away from me, hooting and hollering like Steve Harvey on Kings of Comedy, and I smell your breath with the N95 on, because I wore the N95 some days, and it stinks. It stinks.
Laughing about boofing.
Stinky ass motherfuckers, man. Go out and get you some. Stop spraying Axe. Axe is not soap. God damn it. I will stand on this.
This has been a problem since middle school.
Dog.
Oh, no.
And I thought it would end once we all turned like 17.
No.
But dudes in college, 24-year-olds,
They wear that shit like cologne.
why do I smell Cool Rush from down the hallway? Nigga, it's not a Cool Rush. It's 80 degrees outside. And I smell you in the Union.
Oh, God.
You're in the canvas store smelling like Cool Rush. Is this a Terry Crews commercial? What the fuck? Like, what's going on?
Wait, he's Old Spice, right?
Still.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I was saying they be doing Old Spice, they be doing Axe, they be doing Gold Bond has a spray you can use.
Straight
and they think
boofing.
it's soap.
Just straight boofing.
You stink.
Just like wear normal deodorant.
Wear deodorant.
Because the spray don't mask anything.
I saw a white dude my first week at Towson.
Oh no.
In the Union.
Sorry.
I saw a white dude. No, it's not. It's disgusting, but it's not. You're clean, right? This dude.
Yeah, I am.
Right. You know how if you get dirty enough, your skin develops layers of dirt. So like, let's say you're in the shower. It only shows up typically, I thought, when your skin gets wet. So like, I remember when I was a kid, I'd like scratch my skin in the shower and I'd be like, what's this brown stuff? So it was dirt. Scrub your skin. That's why I use a washcloth.
Yeah.
For all you people that only use loofahs.
Yeah.
Check that shit out. The washcloth, you can actually, it sounds harsh, but like scratch your skin. Take the washcloth and scrub your shit. Because you're scrubbing back the layers of dirt. This motherfucker in the Union just got done a workout, so of course it also shows up when you sweat a lot. If your skin is dirty, the layers of dirt will show up.
Yeah.
This nigga was in the Union, and I swear to God, he just had all these like little black dirt things piled up, and I thought it was lint. So I was like, oh, maybe he took off a hoodie, but it's 78 degrees outside. Niggas ain't wearing hoodies right now. So I'm like, what is that? And he feels, he's like, oh man, what is this? And his boy laughs and is like, oh man, dude, I think you're dirty. And they like laugh about it. But I'm like, that's not dirt from the sweat you're sweating. That's dirt from your skin, nigga.
Yeah.
So you didn't shower today.
I think that's also a byproduct of people just using the liquid soap and just going like this.
Oh god.
And then just being out of there.
You massage the dirt into your skin.
Yeah.
You dirty mother. Like, that's so... And you got the audacity to have $100 cologne. How dare you?
I know.
You spraying this
How dare you?
Ford.
Fucking dare you?
You're so nasty.
Disrespect the cologne companies like that.
I don't even really... I mean, after my uncle blessed me with this body butter shit, I don't even put cologne on that much.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you don't really need it, And if you do put cologne, throw the one on your neck and you're good. Throw the one here,
I
throw
do,
the rest,
I'm
you're good.
actually wearing it today. I one on my finger and I go neck and then I finger wrists.
That's it.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, cologne is just saving grace. That's what you think is supposed to transform the nasty funk you got on your body into fresh. And then you wonder why people look repulsed by you. Because you stink.
Can't go from funk to fresh with one spray of cologne.
No.
Or with 5 sprays
with 5 sprays. You can't go with the whole bottle.
No.
You stink.
Wait, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I know some
cologne
lasts
lasts years.
Yeah. I should not smell you from like 10 feet.
No.
Or 5 feet. Or when you walk past me, I don't even want to smell you then.
Well,
it should be when you're close.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of made so that like when you walk past, like you get a little bit of a whiff of it. It shouldn't be like when they walk past, you're smelling into the bottle.
Yeah.
But that's the thing; it's supposed to make the person want more. So if I walk past somebody and I'm like, what was that?
Yeah.
You know, it should be like, what was that? It shouldn't be like,
smells pretty good.
Oh my god, like, damn, nigga.
Damn.
Like, I should not know what you're wearing.
Yeah.
You know, but I should want to know what you're wearing.
Almost always axe though.
Is that Calvin Klein?
Is that Sean John?
Oh, not Sean.
Not Sean. You know what I'm saying? But nah, dudes out here just be funky. Women be funky too. Like, clean your fucking shit, man. You need to clean your body. Take care of your stuff, man. Wash behind your neck.
We just
Wash
had the same thought, right?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
No.
We were fine. But Tim and I were a little...
Clean your shit.
Clean your shit.
Oh, you talking about cleaning coochies? That has to happen too.
That does.
Yes.
That's important.
Just
I feel like it's actually
guys,
more.
You gotta clean.
Clean your dick.
Clean, dude. Yeah. Clean it. Like, just clean it.
Like, take a little time with your Jimmy.
You gotta take some time.
Powder
it.
You know.
Powder it before you leave the crib.
If you need to pull stuff back, pull stuff back.
Oh God.
Actually, you should.
Yes. Yes.
That's so nasty. Can you imagine niggas that don't?
Duh.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be
Ew.
common knowledge, but you never know. You'd be surprised the horror stories that you hear on the internet.
Some people do not.
Honestly, try to avoid pulling stuff back. Just go to the doctor, man. Get that shit handled, bro. I don't know. But some people like the cloaks.
Wait, what?
Pull stuff back. Cloaks.
Yeah. Well, because, we're talking about the same
gotcha,
thing,
gotcha,
right?
gotcha,
We are
I
talking
think we're talking about the
same
same thing.
Yeah, okay.
We're not talking about pulling fat back.
No.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Go to the doctor to get that handled. Because I don't know how many women fucking with the cloaks nowadays. I don't know. I feel like it was more acceptable in the 90s and the 2000s, but now it's like, we're 2022, man. If you cloaked up, is this the cloak of invisibility? What is this?
Sometimes it's a religious thing. Actually, no, it's more of a religious thing to get it taken off.
To get it taken off.
Yeah.
So it's like, you going against the grain. Allah would not be happy. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah, you need to get that shit taken off, man. You cloaked up out here in 2022. You know, it's like certain things, like people, you know, words change, opinions need to change, you know. Cloaks got to change. You can't keep that shit the same.
You know, there's a movement to like uncircumcised people.
That should be a movement.
So no. Opposite. We're talking about recloaking. So like they'll like literally stretch out like
fuck no.
And
don't do
the motions. Who's doing that?
Well,
who's doing that?
Not a lot of people. It's a small movement, but I've seen like bumper stickers for it, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous.
Y'all some weird. They probably Wiccans or some shit, man. Y'all some weird motherfuckers. Y'all into some fucking creepy shit. That's weird. You want to cloak? You want to recloak me?
Yeah.
Man, thank God my mom made that decision when I was a baby, bro.
Yeah.
She was just like, nah, just uncloak this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know, like,
take the cloak off.
Take the cloak off. I had this dude out here with the folds and the wraps and shit. It just makes it so difficult to clean your dick. I've heard so many stories about those dudes being dirty. It's like, yeah, they are. Because they're 21-year-old gym rats who don't wash their dick.
Yeah.
You got 3-month-old, you know what I'm saying? Just dirty squat sweat.
There's a term for it.
Yeah, cheese.
No. The real term
is
smegma.
Ugh.
Isn't
that the best term?
Yeah.
Like, because that is the worst.
It sounds. Yeah.
Thing
Oh no, it sounds
ever.
like what it is.
But yeah,
you gonna give.
I'm so sorry for everyone listening.
You probably got E. coli in that shit, man.
Ew.
I don't think
what.
That's how that works.
Possible.
But I agree with your sentiment.
Bacteria, man.
I agree with
you. Can get E. coli on anything. You can get E. coli on anything. Let's say they went to the gym, right? You know they don't wear flip flops in the shower, so there's athlete's foot. And you sitting there. Let's say somebody just had somehow E. coli got on the gym wall in the shower, and they just turn over. Maybe they fall against it. And the dick cheese, boom, you hit it. You got E. coli. Now you got smegma and E. coli under the smegma. And you sitting there trying to ask your girl for favors. You sitting there really trying to ask her for favors.
Science lessons featuring Kendrick Bowser.
Stop it.
Not while driving. Stop it.
Oh.
Don't.
So now it's in the car and you could smell all that shit.
You can smell it.
You gotta open a window.
And you know they want to tell you to open the window, but some women are so nice, especially with somebody that they love. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, you didn't realize how severe it was. And don't get me wrong, I have had moments in the past where it's like, I could have washed my joint. I just got out of work, but it's a long day, so it's like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go wash it.
Yeah.
I will admit, you know, my shit stinks. Let me go wash it.
Yeah.
Then, you know, whatever.
Well, that's part of it. I mean, but you wash it. That's the thing.
But some dudes refuse.
That's nasty.
They're like, yo, you gotta this is a sacrifice.
If
you love me, you'll do it.
Oh, fuck you.
No.
No.
If you love me, what? That don't gotta do
Got
with
me
fun.
fucked the fuck up if you think. Come at me with that if you love me shit.
You got me funked the fuck.
Wash your shit.
Clean your damn dick.
On this episode of the TurnDown, clean your dick.
You got me funked the fuck up. That was classic. Funked. I'm gonna get a shirt that says that. You got me funked up. Oh god, I'm pretty sure Parliament already has that. But I'm gonna see if I can get one from George Clinton or some shit.
Tear off the roof of this mother sucker.
That's what they need to put to them uncircumcised motherfuckers. Tear off the roof.
Tear off the roof.
Off the roof.
That's why you say tear it. No.
No, tear it. If you 27, nigga, tear it.
Oh my god.
Can't be no taking your time. You had it. Taking your time was at birth. Now we got to tear it. And I'm gonna get them bumper stickers. Circumcise America. Circumcise America.
That's his campaign promise.
Yeah, because what was that shit that they did with Michael Jackson in the 80s? Heal the world. Heal the world. That was what was the shit where they had all the celebrities where they were like, we just believe.
Yeah.
Where we give up.
We are the world.
We are the world. Right. I'm gonna say Circumcise America. We are the world. When we just believe, there's nowhere we can fall. Well.
Where do you?
Cindy Lauper.
Oh. Oh man, Mike was pissed.
He said, I just showed this bitch nigga how to sing this part. He said, you just believe. Who was that nigga? That wasn't Bruce Springsteen. Who was that guy? Some wannabe Springsteen ass nigga, but I don't know who that was.
Because Springsteen was actually on that recording.
He was on that recording, and he didn't even sound that bad. Yeah. Springsteen can't sing, so that's a lot.
No, Springsteen had it. There's if you look up the whole like outtakes of that. Oh my god,
Springsteen has some moments.
There's some moments.
Cyndi Lauper sounded terrible.
Cyndi Lauper, Bob Dylan. Well, Bob Dylan.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been there.
He's a great songwriter. Can't sing.
Nah, he shouldn't have been there. Yeah. Paul McCartney had some moments in there where I was like, okay, Paul, you're hanging on. You're hanging on. Yeah. But Paul can hold a tune. That's the thing. Don't disrespect. I'm not going to disrespect Paul. He can hold a tune. You know, Bon Jovi sounded better than fucking Springsteen. Damn.
It was a...
We Are the World had a whole lineup. Diana Ross.
Damn.
Michael.
That's a...
Stevie.
Kenny Rogers, James Ingram.
Sheila E.
Tina Turner, Billy Joel.
Oof.
Diana Ross.
Dionne Warwick. Willie Nelson.
Al Jarreau.
Steve Perry was there.
Yep.
Kenny Loggins.
Gary Hall. Huey Lewis.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, for some reason.
Was in the chorus.
Hey, shout out Pat. I think he met Dan Aykroyd.
All of Huey Lewis's
Sheila E.
The Jacksons.
Oh yeah, of course the Jacksons were there. Jackie, Johnny, Jackie, Jermaine.
LaToya.
So it's funny that
Jeffrey Osborne.
Paul was one of the soloists, but Oates was in the chorus.
Damn. Of course, because Oates ain't really singing much.
Yeah, that's right. Daryl Hall is the one.
He probably was playing bass too.
Smokey Robinson was in the chorus.
Smokey?
Yeah.
That's disrespect. Wait, Smokey was in the chorus.
He wasn't in the solos.
What the fuck?
The Pointer Sisters were in the chorus. I mean, that makes.
Hold up, they put motherfucking Bruce Springsteen in the vocals over Smokey.
Over Smokey, yeah.
Nah, that's a race thing. That's
the world my ass.
Yeah, Springsteen my ass. Living in a mansion. Fuck, get that shit out of here. Nigga, Springsteen sucks.
Well, living in America is James Brown.
What was Springsteen? Born in America.
Yeah, born in the USA.
Born in the USA. That's Springsteen.
Yeah,
I get them mixed up.
Yeah,
that's a banger. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a banger. I'm thinking Born in the USA.
Yeah.
That's Springsteen's like Pride and Joy. He be getting up stage with them ripped T-shirts, doing all this and shit.
Or his Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus.
Oh yeah,
Santa Claus is coming to town.
I had to sing that one. You saw it. Yep, that was something.
Santa Claus.
That is gentrification, man. It doesn't get worse than that.
Because the thing is, I thought we were gonna do the Jackson 5 version, and then when I found out, it's like, no, it's the Springsteen version. And I was like, of course it is.
I think he was trying to get his Jermaine on. He was trying to be in there. God.
All the background stuff.
What is the they do that also in Never Can't Say Goodbye.
Yeah, I think so.
That sped up version of that song gets me. When they perform that live, people don't appreciate, man. People don't appreciate Michael enough. What's up with all that? Yo, how much time? I hope we're not out of time already.
We're at an hour.
Okay. What's up? First of all, rest in peace to that dude, Bob Saget, man. I saw that shit the other day. We lost Bob Saget and Entombed.
Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah. Fruit.
Yeah.
And all the other hits he had, man. Rest in peace.
I was just listening. I was just showing Eileen with too, man.
Yeah, and he just and the thing is, that's what's also, I'm gonna talk about two things. First, that's what's fucked up. Whenever a big white name dies, if another black name dies, I've noticed that a lot in the past year because we lost a lot of people. Whenever a black name dies, that same day they don't talk about it at all. I didn't know Entombed died until this morning.
Yeah.
I was at the gym. I was like, what the fuck? He died the same day. Not one articles were posted.
Right.
But they're not put on.
No
Like,
one's
I saw Bob Saget. I got like 10 alerts about Bob Saget.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
still seeing stuff.
Yeah.
But
all of like, there's a lot of stuff on my YouTube like recommended like Bob Saget stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
No Entombed stuff.
And why did I see some people post that? And this is, with me personally, I don't care who you are. I'm not finna speak bad about you in depth. If you're dead, you're dead. Like, whatever you did on this earth, as bad as it could have been, you're dead. You know, and I may talk about, of course we're gonna have like a Jeffrey Dahmer. You're gonna be like, oh wow, he killed a lot of people.
Yeah,
I'm just stating facts. I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey Jeffrey, you need to rest him. You know what I'm saying? Like talk about you in the afterlife.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a lot of people doing that about Bob Saget. I don't know if he has some I think somebody in an article mentioned like girls who were touched or something. I never heard about Bob doing anything.
That's the thing. I didn't hear about any because I saw something that had to do with the Olsen twins, but then they released a statement that didn't line up with that.
Yeah, but if they were like, no.
They were sad.
Yeah.
I mean, based on what they said.
So I'm not sure, because, I mean, you know how these things work, where these articles come out, and then people just take them for fact. And
it's
then,
probably like TMZ articles.
Yeah, where it's like one of those kind of things where it's like a tabloid kind of thing, where it said this happened, so now there's always going to be a select few people who believe that and run with that and present it as fact.
Yeah, which is just disgusting to me. And it's the stuff I was seeing people talking. They're like, yeah, Bob Saget, rest in bleep and this, that. I'm like, yo, this is a lot of disrespect, aimed. And of course, these people are nobodies who don't know Bob Saget, but it's like, you're putting this out into the universe about a guy that just passed away. And I mean, if it's a Hitler or something like that, I still don't really agree with it just because it's like, yo, they're dead. So and I use that. Trump could pass tomorrow. I'm not going to be like, yo, like he's dead. Yeah. He's a piece of shit here.
Be like, whatever.
Whatever.
Like, honestly, like, let's just move on.
Yeah.
Like, move on.
You want
to,
yeah,
because you're giving that energy. But yeah,
I don't know about Hitler though. I feel like Hitler could be cause for celebration because he did cause a lot of.
Oh,
it's not like Trump where it's like I didn't agree with what he said. You know what I mean? That's like
still a
they
garbage
can say the same
person.
thing about Obama though.
True.
You can say the same thing about Bush. You can say the same thing about every president.
That's fair.
So that's why I don't use that argument because you know how many lives were lost under Obama that didn't need to be lost
under any
president.
Really?
No,
Obama
went ape shit.
At least as far as we know, Obama didn't touch anyone though.
Yeah, but he touched that button.
He touched that button.
That's true.
With them drones that bombed hundreds of people at a time, which was like so crazy. I didn't understand. Yeah, he was aggressive with the shit.
Oh yeah, no, he was like really aggressive with it.
And I was like, damn, that sucks because of course, it's my black brother, but I can't change my tune with that. He killed a lot of people on some innocent shit in the Middle East, and Bush, he killed actually more people than Bush did in his rule, which not a lot of people paid attention to because there's like an agenda against the right, which I agree with in certain respects, but not everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I can't say about Hitler, because if I was to say that about him, granted, he explicitly was attempting genocide, which is
the worst thing. That
you yeah, that's like some Gaddafi, like what was that guy in Last King of Scotland that movie was based on? Idi Amin. That's some like really
well, I mean,
shit.
Well, that is our standard. Like what Hitler did, that's as bad as Hitler. Like that's our standard for what is the worst. Right. So.
Yeah, but I don't know if it will be like causing death. I think you've got to be. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I can't wish bad on anybody.
I don't know. I don't want to. It's not wishing as far as wishing bad. It's just like being like not a great person.
Oh yeah, no, that's different. I'm talking about people that are like, yo, Bob Saget resting.
Oh yeah, no, that's one.
Disgusting.
That's also because I'm not sure what the allegations are or what that is about.
I wouldn't even say that about R. Kelly.
Yeah,
R. Kelly's a bad guy, but if he dies tomorrow, I hope he doesn't. But if that was to happen,
I'm not gonna say like burn in hell.
I'm not gonna say burn in hell. I'm just
gonna be like, all right, damn, he's gone. He did a lot of bad things. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But the guy just died. You gotta understand. I think I don't fear death, and even though I don't fear it, I still don't take it for granted what it means.
Well, that's the thing. I understand what you're talking about though, because that's what people did to Kobe too. They were talking about shit that one was already
was done. No, to this day on everything. Fuck. What's Oprah's Gayle King? You can go fucking. She sucks, dog. Real shit. I'm not gonna wish bad on homegirl because she got her little Oprah money with her little. Somehow she got on Good Morning America. Who fucking knows how? But you are gonna interview Lisa Leslie, a close friend of Kobe, 2 days after he died.
Yeah.
And this is a death that was so unexpected. This is such a giant.
I think that's also.
He has nothing against him, and the first thing you do off cuff is talk about something. Oh yeah, so what do you think about Kobe raping that woman? He was not convicted. Yeah. When are we gonna understand?
Why are we talking about that? Like,
as much as you want to talk about OJ, and we can sit here and talk about OJ did it. He didn't do it on paper.
Right.
We're just putting. Honestly, we're just speculating.
At this point, as far as speculation, it is just speculation.
So on paper, I can't sit there and say, "Nah, fuck OJ. He killed that woman. He didn't."
No.
As far as
I can speculate.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So when are we gonna separate? Like it's like y'all. We got a culture now where it's like, okay, Me Too movement, X, Y, Z. I'm with it. Cool, no problem.
Right.
But god damn it, if I'm accused and I'm acquitted, when is a nigga acquitted? Because it feels like you're not acquitted. It's like, okay, you get acquitted, but in society's eyes, you raped that woman.
It still carries for some reason, and it's like, well, if I was acquitted by court of law, now granted, I'm not saying that the legal system is perfect.
It's shitty.
But
especially when you're white.
Still, if the law says that I didn't do it,
privilege.
Right.
And if the law said that I didn't do it and there was ample evidence to say I didn't do it, why do we continue to push?
Kind of
because there's a difference between like, you definitely did it, but the evidence is circumstantial and there's like a legal loophole.
It's like hopefully it just doesn't happen again.
Right.
Like that's all we got.
That was a legal loophole.
Yeah, that was a legal loophole.
Yeah.
He did it. But
yeah,
legal loophole, they didn't do what they were supposed to do, so now he's out.
Yeah.
That's different. We're talking about like, listen, he was acquitted. There was a trial that happened, and
she took a settlement. That's what's like. Also, you gotta look at everything that happened in there. It's like if you take a settlement, a lot of these cases, especially with rich black athletes, which happens far too often for these niggas to be sitting there looking past. Everybody wants to scream rape, 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 which is a serious thing and it happens a lot and it needs to be 100%. You need to get the right punishment if you actually rape a woman. But when you think about how often, go look up NBA rape allegations. Look how long that list is of rape allegations against NBA players. Because you know those situations, you come back to a hotel room, Shaq will tell you, Wilt Chamberlain said it, you go back to a hotel room, you are walking into your hotel room to go to sleep, and there are 30 naked women sitting up in that motherfucker. 30. How did they get in my room? How did they know where I was staying? This is a safety hazard, first off. And yeah, you're free to have sex with any one of them. You're free. I mean, you're fucking Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain fucking, thousands of women. He said it openly. But it's like, from that, me having consensual sex, it could be a threesome, it could be me and one, whatever. Me having consensual sex, just because of my status, sadly, can be turned into, oh yeah, I wasn't consensual. Because it's, in a lot of cases, it is hearsay. It is you coming up and accusing me of something. Now, it is true in a lot of cases, like with the Supreme Court guy, that Kavanaugh or whatever. There was stuff coming up from him. And he even had close friends that were saying...
Well, the thing about the Kavanaugh cases, too, he wasn't helping himself either.
He looked
there was evidence that was like, no, he definitely did. That's the thing. There was like evidence that was like, no, you definitely did this, and you weren't helping yourself. I think even if he didn't do it, the way he conducted himself in that trial should have disqualified him from being a Supreme Court justice because he doesn't know how to control his emotions.
Yeah, no, that was terrible.
But
it's like the accusations and shit like that nowadays is, and even in the past 10 years, it's ended careers. It's been enough to. It's basically the evidence.
The accusation itself can sometimes
fuck you up,
and that's unfortunately that's the way our society works. Is that if you're accused, all of a sudden it's like
you're guilty.
But
I feel like we got to handle accusations a different way. I feel like there needs to be a process.
Yeah, because of course,
to it.
Yeah, you definitely. First of all, let's make this clear: believe women, right? Yeah. Most of the time, it's not a false allegation.
Let me ask y'all this: if a woman comes out tomorrow and says I raped her last night, would y'all believe her?
No, because I also
we know you. So that's the thing.
That's when it gets tricky.
Well, yeah. so then there's the thing about like
it's also kind of like
it's
that's terrible though.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I mean, it'd be I don't know. I like
it's
tricky.
It would be a situation in which I wouldn't try to shut her up or anything like that. Like I'd be like,
well, let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, like let's hear.
I think that's important. And
and I'll be there for you. You know, like hopefully this goes well.
Yeah, but also
we're gonna do.
Yeah, also I live with you, so
it's also like
I'd be like, that story doesn't line up because I saw him at this time that you said that this happened. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Or stuff like that. But definitely, I think the correct course of action is listen to what she has to say.
Of course.
Right, because you always want to make sure that victims are being heard, because a lot of the times you do have a lot of situations where actual rapists do get off on technicalities.
Yeah.
Because
all the time.
Because you didn't do you didn't do like a rape kit first thing, stuff like that, where that happens, and that's a flaw in the system too.
Yeah.
Where you have to be immediate with it after this traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't. Nothing gets done. But there are in the rarer case that there is a false accusation, I think we need to treat accusations as just that. It's an accusation.
Just an accusation.
Yeah.
It's not a fact. Anybody can come up and say anything. Somebody who has any mental health problems could just see me on the street and decide that guy raped me.
Yeah.
I'd have never seen this person in my life. That's
what happened to Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, that's
Freddie Gibbs served three months in a jail in, I think it was Turkey or something like that. Like real horrible situation where a girl at a concert, at a fucking Freddie Gibbs concert, sat there and said, "Yeah, Freddie Gibbs raped me." Comes out, she said, "Oh, I had a dream about him raping me," and he served 3 or 4 months and was facing 25 years in a jail in Turkey. This is a black man. Yeah. I mean, it happens. False accusations are real, and I feel like that's why I agree with you, Miles. Like, we got to treat it as an accusation.
Yeah.
It is not.
If it went to court, it'd be real serious. Like, it'd be like, all right,
okay.
That's the thing. I think the point is that it needs to go through the court of law.
Yeah. Like, Deshaun Watson has 22, which is scary, because that. I think also when it reaches a certain number of accusations,
you're like, all right.
That's when we kind of need to be like, all right, this shit is this.
That's that's how it was.
Yeah.
With Cosby.
If you have like 50 people saying that this happened.
Yeah,
even if some of them are lying, it probably happened.
Yeah, or you crossed the line.
Yeah.
Even if you did not necessarily rape 50 of them, you probably crossed the line with at least 25.
Yeah.
And you did something sexually that you should not have done.
Yeah.
But Deshaun Watson, the quarterback for the Texans, he has like 22 civil cases against him.
Yeah.
Now, granted, nothing has gone to court yet, which is where I'm kind of like, okay, not one of these is going to court.
Well, I think also part of it when you're an athlete too. A lot of times you settle it outside.
I honestly
he hasn't settled shit.
Damn.
He hasn't settled one case. It's just pending. They're all pending, which is like.
And also,
what?
it feels also different when you're famous too. Not to say all people are gonna be like
now,
lying just because you're famous. Because there's a lot of people
shit.
that are famous that unfortunately people are like. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say a lot, but there are cases where people are like, I just want to get something.
Hell yeah.
But like there are plenty of famous people that definitely did it, and
sure. They use their
comes
look at
out
James Franco, with the shit he went through, and now he's showing his face now, doing interviews and shit.
Except Kevin Spacey isn't doing shit right now. Yeah, and then he was like
Matt Lauer.
I'm just good.
Yeah, Matt Lauer. That one.
That fucked me up. Matt Lauer was my nigga as a kid.
I know.
And seeing that video where he was like, "Oh, you should bend over like that more often." I'm like, Matt, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Let Al Roker have some shit come up. I want smoke with everybody. I want smoke with his fat ass. I won't smoke with everybody,
Al.
bro. Anderson Cooper, or one of them dudes. Wolf Blitzer. Fuck.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Ugh.
Could you imagine?
Fucking Tom Hanks. No,
Don Lemon.
I'm done. If it's,
Oh yeah.
If Tom, I'm done if Denzel. If something comes out with Denzel,
Yeah.
you can hang me up. You can hang me up.
But I mean, the thing about our system of law is that it's innocent until proven guilty. So accusations should be treated. There should be evidence provided.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that's not always as easy. That's easier said than done.
Also, most, we're talking like not famous level things. Most rape cases come from people that they know.
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And it's usually not intimate friends. It's usually like friend of a friend.
Yeah.
I feel like.
And granted, I want to also preface any false accusation case I'm speaking about is famous people.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, I don't see false accusations really happening against niggas that aren't famous.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah,
but
because
that's,
especially when stuff, like when a person goes to court
Yeah.
for something, it's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, no. So I don't want people listening to be like, oh man, Kendrick, false accusations in general. No, I'm talking famous people. Like, the list of NBA players that have been falsely accused of rape or sexual assault is long.
Yeah.
Long. And it's because a lot of it is money and status.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate because I think a lot of people see that and then
Because they're famous,
and then they
think that's all that happened.
Yeah.
So that's
there's so many false accusations.
That's something we want to be clear about.
Nah.
We're not saying that
That's
it
not
happens all the time. In fact, it's very rare that it happens. When we do see it, it's usually famous people, so it's blown up.
Yeah.
But there does need to be contingencies for when that does happen.
Yeah.
Now, of course, our system of, we're talking about our system of law and how it's innocent till proven guilty, but we treat an accusation as a sentence, as a conviction, and that's just not how our legal system works.
No.
And anybody can say anything. Anything is hearsay. I mean, in any legal thing, I mean, it could be a car accident, stuff like that. Who's at fault? Any other thing where other countries, like in the UK, it's actually their system of law is guilty until proven innocent.
Shit.
So like there's a soccer player, and again this goes to the athlete thing. His name is Benjamin Mundy. He's French, and he has 3 allegations.
Fuck.
Allegations against him. He's in prison right now, waiting for his trial.
Damn.
Like he's been suspended by Manchester City, the team that he plays for.
Damn.
He's been suspended by them. He hasn't played since like August or something. Maybe, I don't even know if he played this season.
Shit.
But yeah, he's just been waiting on that because their system of law is you're guilty until you can prove you're innocent.
That's fucked up.
And like every time that a new allegation gets added, I'm kind of like,
Okay, if new allegations are getting added, it's like, nigga, you better get used to that cell, because it's like,
yeah.
I thought you said it was 2.
But again,
no,
he's
it's 5.
Funnily enough, he's also not funnily enough. It's actually, it makes sense. He's also a black soccer player. So I'm sure that there are allegations against others, but
doesn't help that he's a black dude.
I think the only really big case that I can think of. Oh, there's another one recently, also this year. But this was a child pornography case, I think, with a Norwegian. No, he's Norwegian or Icelandic. I think he's Icelandic.
Fuck.
Named Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Sound like
That's just his name.
That nigga sound like he into some weird shit. Gylfi Sigurdsson?
I mean, that's his name. He's from Iceland.
Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Yeah,
Gylfi. What you got in that closet, Gylfi? Open that shit up. Box is a motherfucking. Oh god.
But yeah, I mean, but he's white, obviously from Iceland. But
Gylfi.
That stuff happens. So like they're in jail right now awaiting their trials because it's guilty until proven innocent.
Damn. Wow. I mean, that child pornography shit just fucked me up. That's just so nasty. That's just low. Everything's low. Rape is low. Child pornography is low. All this shit is low, man. Fucking sickos. Well, we'll be back with something with better energy the next time we record.
Yeah.
We'll have something that'll be Well, actually, no. This was pretty uplifting. It got dark, but it's a rabbit hole. So like,
I had a question on my way over here for you guys. We'll talk about it next time.
Oh, we can.
Oh, okay.
Or should I?
What time are we at now?
119.
That's not 120. That's not bad. We can.
It's only 90 minutes though.
Yeah.
So it's like
maybe if that.
Yeah. The thing is, this
how long is
discussion.
the question? That's true. How long? Yeah.
Why don't you ask the question?
I'll ask the question. We'll pick it up.
Okay. Yes.
We
could get some time to sit on it.
Yeah. What would your last meal be?
Oh.
Ooh.
And we'll pick it up next time.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Think about that over the next week.
It'll get real.
Two?
It'll get real existential.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait.
In the
Week
next
or 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Think about that for the next 2 weeks. What exactly would your last? Damn. Good question. Last meal be?
Yeah.
Fuck. Last thing you gonna eat before they execute you?
Oh, so we are talking about like
I'm talking death.
Death.
Yeah.
Well,
if you knew you were gonna die, like
I might
tonight,
go out. I might have to go out and eat.
You know,
places.
maybe like peaceful in your sleep, but like you knew you were gonna die. What are you gonna eat? And it can be as much as you want, whatever you want.
Yeah, I gotta go out to some food places. I gotta try some different places. But yeah, think on that. This was fun. Turn Down episode, whatever. Season 2 though. We're season 2.
6 or 7.
6 or 7. This might be 6.
I don't know.
Maybe.
We alive. All right, we'll be alive. Yeah, high five.
Peace.
Peace.